Sorry, bigger than that. Press conference, and let's give a round of applause for our three podium chaps up here. We've got in third, Conor Cummins, second, Anstey, and a winner, Michael Dunlop. Well, in third place, your first podium, Conor, and it means a lot, probably even more to a local boy.
Yeah, absolutely overdoing that. I've always liked to, I didn't really think the podium on the like everything was so close. But no, the girl ran really good today, and yeah, I'm really chuffed.
Seems to be running well, except when he came through here on the final time, where he seems to be touring almost.
Yeah, I might have just got a little bit excited, but
a kill switch or something like that?
heaven knows, but I got my head down and just went for it again, and just pushed as much as I could. I knew obviously the conditions were getting better under the trees, but they weren't ideal, so I knew, you know, going by the previous Supersport race, the pace would be hot, the track conditions were dry, and they started to pick up the pace, so I just went hell for leather, and here we are, third.
Absolutely tremendous. And just describe the conditions on that opening lap, because it was a little bit like going out into the unknown.
Yeah, I thought, you know, it was going to be, we got the warning signs at the start of the race, so it was going to be a bit damp, but you nearly need wet tyres going around some of the parts of the course, which was really tricky. But, you know, when Michael came by in here, turning towards the last sort of area, I thought, well, you know, he's always got the head down here, so I just latched onto him, and yeah, the conditions started to dry out and lost the pace went up.
Where was worst, Ballycrane through to Glen Helen?
No, we sort of like Greba Bridge right the way through till just before Kurt Michael. It was all hit and miss everywhere. It was just really, really tricky. You need to sort of use your head, you know, as much as possible. You know.
You've been getting nearer and nearer to getting on the podium. You've finally got there now, so that must be a great base now of confidence for you. Yeah,
I've been trying for like 4 years now to get on, you know, the podium. To get on the podium is a dream come true. It'd be nice to go 2 better, but we've got another race to go on Friday, but we'll just have to see how we go. But you know, thanks to everyone, McAdoo Cows after racing. Poker Stars, Elas, Man Sports Aid Foundation, Solway Sleep, Houses to Rent, everyone who's helped me. It's just thanks for making this possible for me.
Third place, sorry, beg your pardon. Third place, Conor Cummins. And in second place, Bruce Anstey. Bit of a turnaround in your fortunes. It's been a rotten week up to now, and now finally a bit of luck.
Yeah, finally got all the gremlins sorted out. I was just glad when I crossed that finish line. The boys have been just working hard all week. We had everything running perfectly, then come to those first 2 races, we just no luck at all. So, but bike perfectly today. Everything ran really well. Renata Suzuki, best tyres worked really well. As I said, Michael got us on that first lap. We couldn't bring it back from there.
These two guys in here for the first time. I make it this is your 19th visit to a TT press conference. Did you think it wasn't going to happen this year?
Yeah, after the last 2 races, I don't know. It's the Isle of Man, isn't it? You never know what's going to happen. Anything can happen. So I'm just pleased to second place, and hopefully tomorrow we'll try and get one better on the Superbike.
How difficult were conditions on the opening laps?
Very.
Indeed, were they for the whole race?
Now, it got drier and drier through the race, but that first lap was very tricky, and through Glen Helen it was really wet, slippery, you just couldn't accelerate at all. So,
that's one of the things about racing here, isn't it? You can have half a wet track and half a dry track.
Yeah, it's just really tricky to how hard you can push. So I did my best, and I'm happy with second place.
Is that the most extreme difference from going from wet to dry in your experience on the Isle of Man, of mixed conditions?
No, I've had some early on, was it 98, 2000, yeah, I've had tricky conditions before, but I haven't had them for a long time, so it was like, had to get the old gearbox working upstairs to try and figure out where it was going to be wet and where it was going to be dry. But no, I really enjoyed it, had a good run, so I'm really pleased for second.
Sets you up for the senior now.
Yeah, no, the superbike's going really well, so I think we might go out for a lap on that just to make sure everything's running perfectly, so really looking forward to that now.
Second place in the relentless Supersport Race 2, Bruce Anstey. And our winner, Michael Dunlop. Michael, first of all, this is the busiest press conference by some distance we've had in TT 2009.
Oh yeah. First time I ever seen it.
It's fantastic to be following in your father. 5 wins here, and of course Joey with 26, you with 1 now.
Ah, that's good. I know the week has just been a disaster, and then Christmas week very on. I said I just want to go home. I just wanted to pack the van up and go home. With 3 races and no finishes, and we blew a 600 up, we blew the big bike up, and everyone was just going downhill. And I said to Gary, what we're going to do? I said, he says, we'll go for a swim. So,
you've been quite keen on the swimming, down to Douglas Bay.
I went out, get the pipe out and had a couple of smokes. And if I just sat down and relaxed, and he just says, look Michael, he says, you just got to do your own race, you go well, you don't. And all the lads pulled the stuff together and got the second bike going, and I just got my head down that first lap and just kept it going from there on.
You've been very comfortable all week in practice. You've got a good bunch of mates with you. It's like a holiday for you, but with a bit of work, obviously serious work thrown in.
A drinking holiday?
No. There's been a lot of that yet.
There'll be a lot of it tonight. No, honestly, the lads they've been so good. They're such a great bunch of fellas. As I said, we're just a bunch of lads, having a good time. It's like Paddy's on tour, and it's just great, everyone's good crack. We've been relaxed all week, we've been stressed out the first couple of days because we had no finishes, but to top it up this year, it's been excellent, it's been the best thing. I've always wanted a TT win to come so soon in my career, it's been good,
I noticed the win in the Northwest 200 obviously last year, and now a TT win, just the Ulster still later in the year, and 3 wins at 3 internationals would be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice, I'd love it, but the Northwest to me was the one that was the best thing, sliced bread, and then I said to myself, look, well, it's the TT next, and the TTs, I always love coming to TT, and I just, this year, just couldn't wait to get back off the Kipper place, but then when I got my head back at it, I couldn't wait to go back on again, it's just one of them places, just hate the place, and they love it the same day, and I just had such a good time in the 600, just never missed a beat, and I'm saying more to the guys that had all the money in to give me a hand,
Have you heard from home in Northern Ireland? This is going to be massive around the world, but in Northern Ireland, the lid's going to come on.
Yeah, well, I was speaking to my mum there, she came into the podium, and my granny sitting with me, I might know whether drinking tea or... I'd say my man's smoking away at reefs, but everyone's been good, the man's delighted for me, and she's getting it hard as well, so that's puts another easier at the cap, but she knows we're here and doing the family proud, and Dunlop's back on the game again, the 2 main Dunlop men are not here now, and it's me and William to bring it back to the fore, and I'm glad we're starting to bring it back up again, and it'll be us back on the fore again, hopefully.
Yeah. Our top 3 then in the relentless Supersport Race 2. In 3rd, Conor Cummins. In 2nd, Bruce Anstey. And our winner, and continuing the Dunlop dynasty here on the Isle of Man, Michael Dunlop.